Hello everyone and welcome back to the Batters channel. It is Thursday and as you may now be used to, Thursdays are for spoilers. I'm joined with TV and Clint. Gentlemen, how are we doing on this beautiful yet warm Thursday? Good? Bad? What are we saying?
Warm is an understatement.
Warm is an understatement. And TV is already enjoying hot cross bun season in full swing. For you international listeners who may not know what a hot cross bun is a pastry. Would you call it a pastry? No, it's not really a pastry.
Nah, it's more like a fruit. It's a roll with fruit.
Yeah, but if I say roll, internationals are not going to know what we call a roll. It's a brioche. It's some sort of a brioche.
Yeah.
Which is traditionally consumed around April, around the Easter period. Now that Christmas is over, grocery shops, that's the next thing. Easter is next in sight. So hot cross buns are in stores, and as you can see, TV is making full usage of that. Before we begin, TV, are you going fruit or chocolate hot cross bun?
This was a fruit one.
This was a fruit one. Very well.
You're not going with the new Dorito flavor hot cross bun?
Oh, it sounds horrible.
That's horrible. I know they've done.
Apparently, it's a thing now.
Clint, fruit or chocolate?
I always go chocolate.
Very well. I am mostly chocolate one as well. I do enjoy fruit. So it's usually for international listeners. Again, it's usually pieces of apple and raisin. But it's all chocolate.
Raisin. Sultanas, mate. We're in Australia.
I'm actually talking to our international viewers right now. For my local,
so are we doing a cookie tier? Are we?
No, not yet. For Australian viewers, please comment down below who do you side with. But without further ado, we're going to spoilers. Let us begin. We have a few to go through today. We're going to begin with the Mandalorian, one of the new legendaries that was revealed. It is a 6-cost Vigilance Aggression card. Is a 6/5 Mandalorian Bounty Hunter. Decent body for 6. Let's see the puck. When played, you draw a card, and when you draw one or more cards during the action phase, you give a shield token to this unit. So it's not bad, right?
Pretty good.
It's a 6/5 shielded. You're getting the shield because you're drawing one or more cards during the action phase. So 6/5 shielded for 6. Not terrible, right?
Not awful.
Now, once it's on the board, he doesn't have the ability to give himself shield anymore, right? So you have to build around it a little bit. But it's not bad.
I think doesn't. Yeah, Jyn Erso.
I was about to say that. I was waiting to see where you were going, but I was exactly thinking Jyn Erso. You have this draw that's kind of built in with Jyn, so you keep shielding the 6/5. You keep trading away. It's pretty hard to kill. You just go to base and say deal with it.
And it's a natural ability, so
yeah, it's a passive.
While she's a leader and while she's a
what's good here, you don't have to do anything. You don't have with the unit. You don't have to do an action. You don't have to. Everything that you do around the Mandalorian kind of helps it. So it's not too bad.
Plus card draw, man. Card draw is great.
Card draw is good. Obviously, card draw is not in built in this unit. But if you do when
it is once,
but
yeah.
Clint, you like it?
That's what I mean.
For Legend, what do you think?
Draw a card.
I think it's okay. I think it's like a bomb in draft, but
in draft,
I don't think it's going to have huge impact in constructed.
We'll see, right? Obviously rotation is
we don't know what removal gets rid of this. That's going to be the big question.
It's tricky on 6, right?
What removal in sets 4 to 6 gets rid of this?
There's not a lot.
Not a lot. So if you can stick it to the board, sure, it's going to be great.
The airlock maybe. It's with the -5. It's it's a decent card. I like it.
Yeah, I think it's good. It's not amazing. It's just
forces your opponent to deal with it.
Yeah. We're moving on to the same color combination. This time it is a 5-cost Vigilance Aggression 3/6. It's Baylord Valance. Target Vader. So I don't know if that was a bounty hunter aimed at killing Vader. I'm not familiar with Baylord Valance's lore.
Looks like a cyborg.
But on attack, you draw a card. You may deal damage to a ground unit equal to the number of cards you've drawn this phase. Fancy that. A unit that draws a card on attack. Not bad.
And it comes out the turn before.
Yeah, I can think of a card that needs a bit of card draw. It's not bad. 3/6 for 5 is okay. Might be tricky.
Well, it's technically a 4/6 because you're drawing a card on the on attack.
The on attack,
So you can ping a shield off and then attack. Like if you're just drawing one
yeah,
card.
what I'm thinking is the when play, like the on played, it's a 3/6, like on 5, how
Sure.
impactful it is. But it is on attack, it's not bad. Like if you have a lot of, again, we're talking about Gina, so if you've drawn with Jin plus your attack with this, you can potentially deal 2. It's not bad. It is ground unit, so it serves as a little bit of crowd control. If you happen to have Mandalorian the next turn, you're cheering. It is a lot of card draw again. If you kind of want to deal with it, you don't want your opponent to keep drawing card after card after card.
It'd be interesting to go back and see what set 4 to 6 leaders really work with these multi-aspect cards.
I mean, Dedra draws cards, potentially.
Dedra draws cards.
So, like, potentially right into that Dedra.
Like, it's not a control card. Like, I think them really pushing this blue-red aggressive archetype.
Mm-hmm. Which fits in Dedra, right? Like, I know you and I kind of... You were practicing with a blue Dedra aggressive last week, which felt pretty good. It looked really, really good.
Felt good, just a little bit slow for the format at the moment.
Yeah. So an interesting card, I think. TV, do you think that potentially slots into the Dedra deck? Maybe.
Depends how you build Dedra, but yeah.
Not sure.
I don't know if it fits into an aggressive shit. I don't think it fits into an aggressive. And maybe. So I read a comment from. Shout out to Ryan F. and Miles, where he said, like, Dedra doesn't have the tools at the moment to be like an aggressive discard deck.
Mm-hmm.
And he's still not even sure. Well, actually, I'm not going to say that because I can't remember specifically what he said, but potentially next set she might be better. But she might even be, even though she's like aggressively costed, she might even be more of a mid-range character anyway.
She always was, yeah.
Pairs with that Xiao Fein guy as well. On attack, choose 2 players. If you do, each draw a card.
There's a lot of cards in that blue red. Yeah. 3-cost aggression event attack from all sides. So I don't know if you guys remember, but we saw this art revealed originally when we did the art reveal. That was one of the ones that we looked at. Deal 3 damage to unit. If there are 4 or more different aspects among friendly units, you may deal 5 damage to that unit instead. 3 for 3 is not terrible. It's a little bit worse than an open fire. Open fire was really well costed,
but with the potential to be
way better. So depending on what you play, this has the potential to be a really good piece of removal. I like this art.
I think it's pretty cool.
EJ De La Cruz, I love his art. Or her art, I actually don't know.
I like that it's kind of leaning into that slowing down of the game.
Mm-hmm.
And like not everything's going to be as just simple powered as it was before. Like there's costs to getting bigger benefits, and the cost of this is you're not going to be able to do straight removal to a 2/4 on turn 2, but later on
you might do
5 bigger stuff if you've built a board bigger.
Might help you to get rid of a non-shielded Mandalorian. You know,
it's not bad.
It's not terrible. Next, we have a bit of cunning. 4-cost cunning. Scavenging Sandcrawler. 1/7. Okay. Vehicle, transport, on attack. You may put a card from your discard pile on the bottom of your deck. If you do, create a credit token. It's not bad. It feels very slow, right? Which Sandcrawler is very slow. So that kind of is fitting. I'm struggling to see where you put a 1/7. Like in terms of tempo.
It's there to generate credits, and the only way you're playing this is you're not playing it on 4 resources. You're wanting to cheat it out by generating credits earlier to play it on turn 2 or turn 3.
I'll tell you
to get value on 4 resources.
Even put on 4, like I'm just thinking about if somebody plays that against me, I don't really want to spend attacks going into.
Bro, you're going to be against an aggressive deck. If you're playing this on 4, you're dead.
Yeah.
Like, so you want to be playing this on 2 or 3.
Yeah, it's with credits. potentially, right?
Yeah.
It's not terrible. It's a 1/7. Maybe if you can buff it with a pilot or something, it becomes really problematic because it could quickly be a 3 or 4/9, something like that.
Can put Rio on it. It's a transport.
Okay, put Rio on it. It's a transport.
Bevan's a big boy.
It's not a terrible card. It's I like it that it's super thematic, right? You're grabbing stuff from the scraps, making money with it, making credit token. That's
I like interaction with the discard pile. I think it's cool.
As we've seen, there is a ton of discard going around this set, so it's interesting that we're getting a bit of discard interaction. Next, we have Transmission Jamming. It's a tactic, 1 cost cunning. Name a card. Cards with that name can't be played this phase.
Pretty cool.
I think it's pretty good.
It's not
One,
bad.
if you're afraid of something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If like as we know, there is a bit of disclose with the current set, so you do get a bit of hand information. We know Lendo is coming. Lendo has a bit of visibility on decks. This can
There's
be
even decks that run like the same staples each time.
Of
like
course.
Like you're playing Han 2 ECL and you're flipping something, on 6,
yeah.
they're gonna wreck her ECL. It's like, well, I'll just pay 1, and now I've fucked your turn. Like, obviously this is post rotation, but once the meta starts
It'll be
being
the same,
a bit
right?
more stable and we know what these things are, it's just like, oh cool, if you're in yellow, I think you pay 1 to go.
You call
nah.
call
not
Bo-Katan
today.
and things like that.
I think the problem is that if you're getting to Bo-Katan, you're probably dead.
Maybe
you're not winning that game.
it depends what you play, right? What I find is interesting, obviously, so it's Thrawn, and it fits really well with set 1 Thrawn, right? Whether that's a card by design that would work with Thrawn in Eternal, if Thrawn was to be viable, but this works really well. You get information on what your opponent's going to draw next turn, and you can say, okay, well, I know he's got this card that I really don't want to see. Play that. Can't be played. I thought that was
This is going to be disgusting with Garinden.
Yeah.
Like,
Garinden.
pull a card from your hand, see the card, then name another card.
Yeah.
You're gonna have that regional governor moment.
Yeah.
More and more, Tebow.
Yeah. It's I think it's fine. I don't know where it fits in terms of the 50, but I can definitely see the value of the card.
Yeah, I think it's a good card.
3 cost Vigilance, Conveyax Security Captain. 2/4 Imperial Trooper, enemy credit token, lose all ability. Interesting.
Terrible.
That's kind of good.
I really like it.
It's a draft card. It's a draft card.
Ooh, I think it might be more than that.
You want to pay 3 for a 2/4?
It's not that. It's to neutralize potentially your opponent's entire gameplay.
But how many decks are really just going to be running credit strategies?
We don't know that answer.
No, but realistically, like there's Jabba, and there's like maybe like Director Krennic.
Lendo is going to run credits galore.
Like there's another card that we're probably going to look at later on that disrupts that more than this.
Potentially. Like I think this is interesting because you're keeping your tons of credit, you just can't do anything with it. So as an opponent, you're going to want to deal with this. I don't know.
You sit down against a deck that's building, like not even leaders that do it, but like lots of yellow stuff just does it. And I think some yellow decks might not use a leader that focuses around the generation, but they might have cards
units
that force
that do
it in to be able to pump up their play. And all of a sudden, if you're
that
in
was
blue,
a good example, right? Like we're talking about
Exactly.
Rio.
And I can tell you now, in
I
like
think
a
it's
blue
apples
deck,
with oranges, but
when you're in a blue deck and you're trying to delay your opponent from putting damage onto your base, like if their thing is like they need their credits, that's a.
I think it's a
Sentinel.
Okay,
disruptive control card.
I will give you it's a sideboard card at best.
Okay, I don't mind that. I definitely thought about sideboard card for sure.
But I don't think it's a very good card. Just think of what we were paying 3 for before. Like Yoda is a good example. 2/4, draw a card, restore 2. Like,
yeah, I know, but all those cards are gone.
Like, no. I get it.
Not even that they're recycling out. They're not making cards like that anymore.
No. I get it, but I just think paying
that
3 for a 2/4, you can pay 3 currently for stuff that's better that's not rotating now.
Like Clint has a point in the sense that a lot of the 2 costs are 2/4s now. Like Mina Bonteri and the Gungis and the like all of these like Adigalia, Yaddle, a lot of them are 2/4s. I do think I understand the stats being a bit lower because I think the ability is really powerful in the right context. And again, we know that, as we always say, draft is an important component of this game, and there's a reason why this is a rare. You guys can't see here, but this is a rare. The body's a bit lower because I think in draft this can be really game changer.
You'd brick people.
So we'll see. I think it can have value. Definitely a sideboard card. I think in the right context, depending on how the meta evolves. The body is a bit weak, but I don't think you played for the body. Not sure.
No.
We have Tentative 4. I did you guys a favor. I took the English version. I had the Italian version available as well. 7 cost Vigilance Hero. It's a 5/8 Rebel Vehicle Capital Ship. Restore 2. And when played, if a friendly unit was defeated this phase, heal 4 damage from your base.
Good.
I kind of like the art. Like with the big star destroyer at the back.
Being chased by the Devastator.
Yeah.
It looks like an Infinity Gauntlet.
No, it kind of does actually. I don't mind the art. The art's fun with the big star destroyer at the back. Look, it's fine. It's a big boy. It allows you to potentially catch up somewhat if you're in a bit of a difficult spot. Is it a bit late? Maybe.
I don't think it'll see play.
You don't think so?
No.
Maybe with Rose? No, I think it's unless you can
Maybe,
get him out
but
of turn. If you can get him out on 6, it's a big space body. Like 5/8 is a massive space body.
I mean, all these cards are good if you can get them out, below rate.
With Hunt 2, maybe it's not bad.
Yeah.
In my
But
Hunt 2
I don't know. I think it's you would.
Yeah. It's
If
interesting.
Yoda
know.
wasn't rotating,
I think
it's an include in Yoda. It's a good card.
That's true. It's interesting. I think it has
It's
some
fine.
value. I just can't see it yet. I don't think.
I think it's just one of those fine cards.
Yeah. Next, we have Anakin's Pod Racer. We are getting into the Anakin's arc right now. The next 3 cards are about Anakin. We have Anakin's Pod Racer. So Wizard. 3 cost Cunning Hero. It's a 3/2 Vehicle Speeder Ambush. While attacking, if no other units have attacked this phase, this unit deals combat damage before the defending unit. It is a legendary.
Now, just before we get into this,
Please.
if FFG ever watch this, can you guys please work on your taglines for these cards? This should be this is pod racing or whatever. Like I don't care. But
Does he say so wizard?
Nah, they do when they're building it.
They are.
Yeah,
okay.
it's not Anakin that even says it. It's one of the other little kids that
Because I know they say wizard a lot in Skeleton Crew.
Do they?
The kids do say that a lot in Skeleton Crew, but that doesn't obviously relate to this. So look, it's not a terrible card. I think
But if you got initiative.
I think it's good. You ambush anything, and potentially clear them. Obviously, that it's not just during your ambush. You can't do this every turn, so you can clear something with ambush and just keep that as a removal threat. I think it's an interesting card. We're going to see what Anakin has to offer with the few cards that are coming, but I think it's a really good legendary.
So I think this is what legendary should be.
Yeah. Look, I think this is a good legendary, to be honest.
Like they all don't have to be like fire or anything like that.
I agree
but
with that. This is good.
How long has it been since we've had a legendary like this? Like that's like, okay, you look at that, it's super playable.
This set. Queen Amidala.
Yeah, but it doesn't like you don't play it in every. Do you play it in every green deck? Yeah, I guess you do play it in every green deck. But that's just like one.
You just asked me for one. I just had to provide one.
Answer the question.
I didn't even think of it. I've been playing Amidala so much. It's just a regular card now.
So I think this is good. So Anakin Skywalker, Prescient Pod Racer. 2 cost, Cunning Vigilance Hero. It's a 2/4. When a friendly unit attacks, unit's attack ends. If no other units have attacked this phase, you may return it to its owner's hand. If you do, heal 2 damage from your base. So obviously, if you play this turn 1 and you play this turn 2, you can just keep recycling this and healing yourself, and just you may return it, and you just keep having this in hand as a bit of a removal piece. It's not bad. I kind of wish he was a pilot. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I know there's Anakin pilot from JTL who can also be returned to hand, or he can himself return to hand. So I wonder how that interaction looks like. Not bad. He's a force unit. Good to keep in mind.
2/4.
Yeah. I'm liking this interaction. Like
Yeah,
in
blue,
blue.
yellow. Interesting.
Yeah, I don't mind it at all. So this is a rare. This is a really good first turn. Because you can also like bring him back to hand. Potentially, you can bring a bunch of stuff back to hand. I think this is a really good. Clinker. I think this is a really good unit. Champions KT9 Pod Racer 3-cost cunning. 2/3 vehicle speeder. When played, create a credit token. The body is so weak for 3, but you do get a credit token.
Credit token.
Does
Draft
it work
card.
with this maybe? Like you can bring it back to hand and keep replaying this to keep making credit tokens. Potentially. Interesting.
In your Qui-Gon blue deck?
In my
Then it
Qui-Gon
costs 2.
blue deck.
Then it costs
Hey,
2 then.
him in my Qui-Gon blue deck? Woo! It's good.
I mean, you're technically only paying 2 for it
yeah,
then.
in a way.
'Cause you get to float a resource, so
We have our first leader of this week. We have the client. Please lower your blaster. Action, you can tap this unit if you created a token this phase, exhaust an enemy unit. It's not terrible. In the right deck. It's very control. But it's not terrible. He flips on 5. He's a 4/4. He's shielded. And on attack, if you created a token this phase, exhaust an enemy unit. So it does the same thing on attack. What do we think, boys?
I think it's too slow.
Think it's slow?
I think it needs to be. I think it's when you create. It should be when you create a token
Instead of the tap?
instead of the tap. It's like a tap this unit to exhaust it, because you're going to get your opponent's going to be able to attack with their biggest thing.
The issue is, you know what that makes me think of? That makes me think of Django, which was ping exhaust. You didn't have to tap.
Yeah, which is fine. Like Django was fine in a vacuum when he couldn't tap everything down.
Yeah. No, I mean, still, people were like, oh, your unit just has to ping and I'm tapped.
Yeah, and it's annoying, but
Could be.
I think in a vacuum it was fine.
The fact that you have to, you get to pick, it might be too good. Like you're playing something, you're creating your resource for yourself and you're exhausting opponent's best units. It feels really good. Maybe you're right. Maybe it would have been too slow.
I mean, look at the Mandalorian leader. It's play an upgrade and you get to an exhauster unit without even like. It's not. If you played an upgrade this round, you
I
may
think
tap
there
this.
is a.
It's automatic.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't there like a limit in terms of the cost of the unit that you can exhaust? Am I correct?
I'm not too sure.
There is, right?
There might be.
It's based on health.
It's on health remaining. I thought it
So
was
it's
on
like
cost,
when he's
yeah.
a leader, it's health
6?
remaining is 4, and then when he's a
Okay.
leader unit, it's 6.
Okay.
I think it's pretty cool as well. Like in terms of you can tap leaders down.
Yeah. TV, it's an Imperial. There you go. I didn't see the list.
There's more.
You're in trouble.
There's so many Imperials this
You're
set.
in
It's
trouble.
actually fucking ridiculous.
All I'm saying is I think they might have just played it a little bit too
A
safe.
little bit safe, potentially.
Yeah.
I think the balance is really fine here. I can see it be really good if it's just create and tap. But I understand what you're saying.
But I think that's fine though. Like as long as you're not able to exhaust a whole board in one action, like that's the difference.
Yeah, I think it would be a bit good. The client, so like we say, it's on attack. So would you have wished he was not on attack here? It was just like straight away, like as a passive.
Yeah, I think that's fine. If they want him to be like a controlled tempo character or whatever, like if your opponent, like if you're playing an aggressive deck, which you should have the edge into an aggressive deck as a tempo / mid-rangey deck, you should be able to attack. You should be able to like create a token and then tap down a unit. Maybe they could put a restriction on how big the unit is.
Or how often,
I don't know.
maybe just once per turn.
But I think if you're wanting it to be sort of like a tempo-y control deck,
It already is
I
once
think
per
you-
turn.
yeah.
I do like the body with the shield for 5. I think it presents an interesting challenge coming out on 5. It's 4/4
It's
shield.
like Aiden used to be, but she was 6.
Yeah, that's
Much
exactly
better
what I was
ability,
thinking
but-
about.
I think he's fine. I just think they played a little bit too safe with it. I think they got Django Django jitters
Yeah.
and
Next, we have Enfys Nest until we can go no higher. When you use a non-attack ability, you may pay 2 resources and exhaust this leader. If you do, use that ability again. It is Aggression Hero. She flips on 5, 3, 7. She's a good body for 5. When you use a non-attack ability, you may use that ability again. Use this ability only once per round. Boys, I will tell you, I really like this card. I really like this card. It's gonna
body on 5.
It's gonna take a really particular deck to play because the 2 resources is not nothing. But it's interesting.
so
Talk to me.
I think you need to. This is not an ability that you will fire off before a flip. This is an ability that you use once she's been killed. So once she's been
you keep trying to develop,
and she's gone back, and then you use this as a finishing shot.
Yep.
You pay for like a surprise strike. So if there's a unit that you've got out that's doing extra damage, it's like a surprise strike. It's like a surprise strike on tap.
Yeah. It's interesting. There's a bunch of stuff that come to mind with the on attacks. Funnily enough, I thought about it in Eternal with the actual Enfys Nest unit, the 5/7. Bouncer unit that's less than your power, and you just can bounce 2 with the Enfys Nest units. So I think that'd be pretty cool to pull off. I think this unit is really interesting.
That's pretty cool.
I think the potential is really there. Like again, I was talking about Ebon Hawk. Ebon Hawk, you can give yourself +2 twice, so you can strike for 7 with a 3 cost. It will cost you 2 resources, but it is a bit of a surprise strike on tap. You're gonna play this aggressive. I am definitely gonna build this and definitely gonna try this. I love that.
I think you're just, if you're doing this before a flip,
you're putting behind.
You're putting yourself behind.
Okay, I can see that. We're gonna look at some Enfys Nest support cards. So we have Weasel Fighting Back. It's a 2-cost aggression hero, 2/3 underworld on attack. Another friendly unit gains rate 2 for this phase. Yeah, like we're talking about it, potentially giving rate 4 to another unit. Not bad. Feels a bit odd in terms of tempo. Good against space decks, potentially. If they can't interact with your ground, depending on your board, it might be worth it because you would pay 2 and get 4 damage for it, for your trouble. So potentially not bad. Enfys Nest Helmet, another one of the arts that we saw when they were revealed at the stream. Aggression hero again, 2-cost upgrade. Attached to non-vehicle unit. Attached unit gains on attack. You may give another unit +3/+0 for this phase. It's not bad. Obviously, we can see kind of the synergy. You can potentially give +6 to a unit. It can be pretty mental. But it's only getting 2 health for 2 feels a bit expensive. But I don't know. Do you like it?
I'd be interested to see how this gives something else something works out, because you're giving your opponent, like, I know we're moving more to an interactive game rather than the bullshit that we've been having the last 12 months. So I think we're really going to start this game. This game is going to start looking more like chess than checkers, and this is like one of those kind of components in it where it's like, okay, well, I'm giving this +3. What are you going to do to protect yourself from that?
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah,
+3 or +6. With if she's on Enfys, you can give 2 units +3, or you can give 1 unit +6.
Yeah. So it's I think
that's pretty good. Like,
giving +3 at 2 units probably better.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure something like Confiscate is going to be reprinted. Like, it'd be dumb if something like Confiscate wasn't reprinted just to deal with this. I'd be very surprised if it wasn't.
I think we will look at JTL. In JTL, there's a bunch of upgrade removal because of the pilots, and I think we'll turn towards those cards a lot more now that Confiscates and Fang Fighters are gone, and things like that. There is some stuff to remove upgrades in JTL, but again, we never look at them because Confiscate's so amazing. We have another aggression hero card, 6-cost 6 cost, sorry, Airy Cloud Rider Dropship. It is a 3/7 underworld vehicle transport. On attack, deal 2 damage to an enemy base ground unit, to an enemy ground unit, and 2 damage to a base. Apologies. That's a worst Ruthless Raider,
Ruthless Raider.
right? Well, kind of worse, right? Because it's not when played, it's on attack, but you can technically do it more because your Ruthless Raider is on attack and on defeat. If you attack 3 times with this area, you get it 3 times. It's not bad. It's very, very nasty with obviously the Enfys trigger, like 4 and 4. You're gonna rack up some damage. Plus, if you do 4 damage to base plus the 3 that you just got hit at 7 in one swing, that can be pretty nasty. Yeah, I think they gave her some decent tools. I think all the cards that we just saw are really decent. Obviously, there's more, and we're gonna start looking at stuff from other sets to build her. But I think this card is really interesting. We have another one. We have Cloud Rider Veteran, 2 costs, red hero, 1/4 on attack, deal 2 damage to a base. Clint, do you still think? Oh, Clint's come back. Clint. I want to ask you. There you go. You're fine. Do you think this Cloud Rider Veterans is potentially worth paying the 2 early? You know, we're talking about potentially only paying after flip. This is very aggressive. You're going to do the 2 damage anyway. Do you pay 2 to do another 2?
3, 4. I don't think so.
Maybe if you're on 4.
So I think the difference is that if Enfys flipped on 4 resources, I think we'd be having a different conversation. But she doesn't, because when you're paying 2 to do something twice, you're at least making it up with her flipping and providing you a unit, so you can take that aggressive stance. But I mean, you might be able to do it on
4?
on her 5 resource flip. So play a 3 cost unit, then use her ability on the flip, and then flip her again and use the ability again. Maybe that's what you want to do. That could be a pretty strong flip turn.
Yeah, this is not a terrible aggressive card. 1/4 is hard to deal with on turn 1. 2 to base. On attack, it's not terrible. Not a terrible card for the aggro players.
Just bring it up.
Next we have the Sulistan Sapper. 3 cost, aggression, cunning. What is he doing? Is it grenades or is he stealing eggs? Eyes?
No,
That's
grenades.
He's putting grenades in his bucket. He's a 4/2 Underworlds, Ambush, Overwhelm. I mean, I almost see that as removal, right?
Yeah.
It's almost one of these cards you put it down.
Trades up into
punch.
something that you don't want to see.
This is like an
potentially
Ega escort.
this, right?
It's like an Ega escort fighter for
The ground. Slightly better because he's got 2. But ground units tend to be a little bit better. I don't mind the design of all these tools.
And survives.
Grogu will never die. Never. You wish you had
Actually,
that.
it's fair because Han won't be there.
Well, speaking of grenades, we have the thermal detonator, 3 cost aggression upgrade, which can go on non-vehicle units. Attach unit gains when defeated. If this unit was ready, deal 2 damage to each enemy ground unit. It is 1/1 for 3. 1/1 for 3, little bit expensive, but you get an instant when defeated ability, which is somewhat conditional, right?
Like a cheaper bombing run.
It is a cheaper bombing run. The issue is you can't run your unit into something and trigger the bombing run because then your unit is exhausted.
This is a terrible card.
Chuck it on a Sentinel.
On the Sentinel, it's fine. I think if you're
For 3, it's not a very good card.
I agree with you, it's a bit underwhelming. I think if you're trying to be aggressive, even then,
the only deck I can see it going into
deck.
is a Luthen deck. Or a Thrawn deck.
Well,
one or the other.
The issue with the Luthen decks is you're attacking, and so your stuff are exhausted. So
Well, there we go.
It never triggers. That's
Yeah.
why I'm
Okay.
struggling
So
to
it's a
make
Thrawn
it
deck.
fit.
Goes in a Thrawn deck, Thrawn red.
Yeah, potentially.
Then you can do 4 to everything on the ground.
But that's only. But then, how do you get you? That means somebody has to trade into you, and they're willing for that to happen.
I mean, he's blue, so it's Sentinel.
Yeah,
Again, you put it on a Sentinel.
it's interesting.
If you put that on a Sentinel, like, and on the and you brick a ground lane, like, it could work.
It could. I think that might be the only way. Again, we could be wrong. There's so much smarter people than us out there who may think that these guys absolutely just this goes in this type of deck. For right now, not sure. Next, we have Taramin Barcona. Ice Front. 5 costs, Vigilance Command. 4/6. We had a lot of Vigilance Command last week, not a ton this week so far. It is a 4/6 for 5, so not terrible body. When played, you may defeat a credit token belonging to any player. If you do, give an experience token to this unit and another friendly unit. Whoo!
Pretty good.
Boys, potentially a 5/7 for 5, which gives experience to somebody, another token, another friendly unit, just to kill an enemy token. Or you can actually defeat your own.
It's your own token as well.
Like,
Not that you... I think you're going to have a hard time generating tokens in blue-green.
Maybe.
But
I think you're okay spending one if that's what
yeah,
you get in
I
return.
agree.
I think this is a really good card. Uncommon feels like in draft, I think this should be a rare. But I guess maybe because it's double aspect.
Double aspect, so
Yeah.
you kind of have
It's
to...
a draft bomb, I think.
I definitely agree.
I think it's pretty good.
I like it.
Whether it's constructed playable, it might be. If it might be a sideboard card if you're
playing against in a credit.
I don't think I don't know if we're going to be main decking like credit hate, but
Mm-hmm.
I think we might be sideboarding credit hate.
I think this has a bit of versatility because it's good against in terms of credit hate, but also good if you play credit. So I think depending on the deck, this might be really good.
Well, the other thing is there's going to be cards that give you credits that when your opponent gives them to you as well. So
yeah. Next, we have a blue leader. We have Vel Sata. Vigilance hero. Action, you may tap this leader, give an experience token to your unit. An opponent creates a credit token. We were just talking about this, Clint. Cards that give your opponent tokens, that's one of them. So you're trading, giving yourself an experience. So the good thing is you don't have to pay anything. It's free. You get your experience, no conditions. The one thing is you give your opponent some credits. If you, on your end, on your side, have potentially a bit of credit disruption, like the one we just saw, might be really good. She flips on 6. Clint will never play her. She's a 4/7 rebel. On attack, you may give an experience token to a unit. If you do, an opponent creates a credit token. It feels... How do you guys feel about it?
I'm glad she doesn't have the Imperial tag. Blue Heroic, I love Blue Heroic now, but like so I think he's just...
This
you
just
don't play
feels
those colors
bad.
from this set, you just play this.
I think this might be fine in draft, but I don't know if this is a constructed leader.
I mean, on attack,
Like this
you make
and this
yourself a
artwork.
5/8.
I'm sorry whoever did this artwork as well,
It's
but
David Busan.
I don't know what else
You want to
he's
shout
done.
him out?
But I'm sure this is the brief that FFG gave him. But come on, FFG, like Val is actually a badass in Andor.
Make her as a
And
peasant.
this is the artwork that you gave her.
Make her as a sheep herder. Yeah.
It is actually disappointing. She is one of
She's
the
pretty
most-
badass. She does some
she's the
cool
best-
stuff.
She's probably the best character in Andor.
No.
No, wait, is she the...
She's like Mon Mothma's right hand.
Oh, no.
woman.
It's her
No,
cousin.
she's
It's her cousin.
Luton's.
Oh,
No.
right.
That's not Luthen's one.
No, yeah, but he works with
That's
him a
who
lot.
I was...
You're thinking about his
yeah, yeah.
secretary?
I'm
Like
thinking about his
Luthen's-
secretary.
You're thinking about Kreia.
She's
cool.
the best character in
Yeah.
Andor.
Kreia. I think her name was Kreia.
I think Luton is a really good character in Andor. Yeah,
Luthen.
look, meh. Speaking of credit disruption, we have the Defiant Scrapper, 3-cost vigilance hero, 3/4. When played, you may defeat an enemy credit token. I think this is super good. Again, Clint is going to say he's not going to see play because we're not going to have a credit meta. But if we do...
I say we're not going to have a credit meta. I'm just saying, like, are we going to main deck everything that looks kind of good for,
I don't
you know, the 1 or 2 decks that might be credit decks? That's all I'm saying.
Cool that we have the Inquisitors at the back, right? Yeah. Fifth brother and sixth sister at the back. Pretty sure. Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
I actually don't know what that scene is out of, but look, in the right circumstance, this is good.
Could be something in
They were Rebels.
Jedi
Fifth-
Survivor.
Weren't Fifth Brother and Sixth Sister in Rebels?
Yeah, they are definitely in Rebels. But they're also in
The Cal Kestis games.
yeah,
I forget
and
what they're
Obi-Wan
called.
and stuff like that. I think could be different ones.
They were.
Fifth Brother was, I
Look,
think, in Obi-Wan.
This is fine. Command card, we have 4 cost command, Payroll Heist. Speaking of Endor, for this phase, each friendly unit gains on attack, create a credit token. I'm gonna do a Clint. And K-Han Studios, I think you guys did some fine cards. This is not one of them. This doesn't look like Endor. This looks none of this. I don't know what this looks like. This looks like we don't have the rights to the movies.
Yeah, that scene from Andor where they're in the vault after they've done the heist. There's some good like perspectives they could have done on that. This just looks boring.
It looks like we don't have the like. This is exactly the type of cards when the game came out like 2 years ago. People were like, "Oh, Star Wars art cards and look a bit meh." I'm not too sure. That's the kind of card. But yeah, just
Yeah,
looks like we don't have the right. For this attack, let me read this. For this phase, each friendly unit gains on attack, create a credit token. But there you go. You were talking about credit generation in command. There you go. There you have it.
Yeah. There you go.
If you go a bit swarmy, you can make a lot of money real quick. I think it's gonna be hard to find spot for this in constructed, but in draft maybe. Next we have Obi-Wan Kenobi, 7 cost Vigilance Command Hero, the Protector of Felucia. I think that's when he trains the peasants. It's a 7/7/7 Force Jedi Republic. It's a Sentinel. While you control 7 or more units, their printed power is considered to be 7 and printed HP is considered to be 7. It is a legendary. Clint, you're first on the chopping block. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you think.
I think it's a good beat stick that you just ignore whatever text is written in the box.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Fair enough. Because controlling 7 or more units is mental.
It's never going to happen.
7 or more
Unless-
units is
Unless
so
there's
many.
unless there's a card we haven't seen that, or we get some sort of hero green swarm deck that's like the Vader yellow deck. But
If Heroic finally gets a scramble fighters
Do
equivalent.
you think this maybe fits in like this Obi Virgin's Temple that we're talking about? Maybe you play a little bit swarmier.
I think it's just a replacement for Luke. Like it doesn't do the Luke
Not even
thing,
close. You're insulting Luke.
but it's a 7 cost 7/7.
Luke is turning in his grave. That's not even.
Play
It's
timely
Sentinel,
reinforcements the next
like,
turn?
I don't
maybe.
know.
I don't know. I mean,
This feels so hard to
so-
trigger. This text.
but that's what I'm saying. It's just blank text.
I know what you're saying.
You just ignore it. It's just a big 7/7/7 Sentinel.
Yeah.
Like that's just what
And
it
the
is.
rest is bonus if you trigger it.
Correct.
It's kind of like a what's the green cards that you get +1/+1 for each enemy. You know when you play double green.
Oh, the
Rule with
Unity
respect,
of
no, Unity of
Purpose.
Purpose. It's kind of like a unit with Unity of Purpose, right? If you get it to trigger, you've probably won the game.
There's cards like timely reinforcements that swarm the board in green. Like
Yeah.
scramble fighters is better, but it's villainy.
That's true.
Creates 8.
I mean, Unity of Purpose is at least on 6 in that you're winning that turn. Like,
But you don't get a unit with it. You don't get the
no,
beat
you don't
stick.
get it.
I don't know. It's something to keep an eye
look,
on. I think it's mediocre right now, but we'll see.
I think in a Obi or a blue-green shell, if you want to play a blue-green force deck, I think it's like a nice 2/2 split with Caloran
Yeah.
at the 7 spot.
Next, we have Partisan Infantry. It is a 2/3 Rebel Trooper, raid 1. We're not going to spend more time with this card. It's just an okay turn 1, I guess. It's fine. Then we have
Fine.
Stalwart Fleet Trooper, 3/3 Rebel Trooper Sentinel.
It's like the cell block from set 1. Cell block
Yeah.
guard.
Not Fleet Lieutenant.
Very nice art, actually. Good job on Caravan
Cool
Studio.
art.
Very, very neat. Very,
It's just
very
a
neat.
heroic cell block guard from set
It's
1.
fine.
Did it come out in set
Yeah, say one.
to get
Say one.
reprinted in 3?
Mm,
Can't remember if it got reprinted.
don't know.
But it's the same thing.
Next, we have the Rhodian Bondsman. 2-cost Vigilance 2/3. When defeated, each player creates a credit token. Okay. Not bad.
It's fine. It's a draft card.
It's fine. We have a 3-cost Villainy card. We have the Callous Bounty Hunter. He's a 3/4 Saboteur Underworld Bounty Hunter. He's okay. He looks like the Grand Inquisitor. I don't know
I think this is something villainy decks, like an aggressive villainy deck, might play if there's a lot of Sentinels. But
so again, draft card, nothing to. As the Burnt Peanut says, nothing to write home about. Next, we have an interesting card because this is C3PO Die Jedi Dogs. 2-cost Vigilance Command. It is a 2/5 droid. When played, an opponent takes control of this unit. So I assume you decide who takes control of it. Action, you tap this unit, deal damage equal to this unit's power to another ground unit. Only opponents may use this ability. Do not get excited, gentlemen. We're not going to be able to play this card anytime soon. This is part of the Twin Suns Precon. So, here
Definitely some jank.
And I believe it won't be legal to play. You can't play it in Premier. So it has a little, you guys can't see it, but it has a little TS26 tag here as a set. And it says 15 out of 84. So meaning there will be 84 new cards, I believe, as part of the TS26, the Twin Suns Precon decks. I think this is a really, really, really good card in Twin Suns, man. This is absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
Like anyone can just pick to, I mean, except whoever has the unit. You tap this unit and just keep shooting off stuff off the board. Like it's so fun. Like even if
this is what Twin Suns needs shit like this.
Twin Suns is built for this. Imagine if you just embrace it and you just upgrade it. You're like, man, fuck it, upgrade it. You guys have it, and you just now you're hitting for 4 or for 5, and you just keep picking stuff off the board. I think this is just a really cool card.
Give it that is it from Legends? Unshakable Will or something? It's like +2/+3 and it gains Sentinel or some shit.
I don't think you wanted to gain Sentinel. I think you wanted to stay in the back lane, stay untouched. But this is a fun card, fun moment as well. Fun scene. I think this is value. This has value in the game. And again, if you haven't tried Twin Suns and you're watching this, go try and Twin Suns with some mates or some randoms at your local. Twin Suns is a ball of fun. 4 more gens. 3 costs, Cunning Hero, Lieutenant Gorn. We've had a lot of heroism card today, not a lot of villainy. It's a 4/4 Imperial Rebel. So interesting tag here. Like not something that we see often. Imperial and Rebel. On attack, take control of an enemy, credit token.
2 others that are Imperial Rebels. There's the Bodhi Rook from set 1.
I was going to say, yeah. Exactly.
And
Agent
I
Callus.
think is Agent Callus Imperial Rebel?
One of them is. Not all of them.
And I think Tala Durith, whatever it is, Imperial Rebel.
Oh, yeah, you're right, actually. So he's interesting because it's the same. It is the same guy that we saw earlier, right? Where was he? Can I find him? Oh no, it's not. It's Tamarin Bakorn. I thought it was the same character. Lieutenant Gorn. So also credit interaction.
Nope. Callus is not Imperial Rebel.
None of them? Is Spectre maybe?
Nope.
Imperial Spectre?
Spectre Rebel.
Yeah. So look, this is fine. Again, the body's good. 4/4 for 3. That's really good. That's a really good bonus if you play in. I think in draft this is amazing. If you can pull this off. Depending on what again the credit meta is going to look like, I think this definitely has a spot. What do you think, gentlemen?
So, one, I have no idea who this guy is.
It's
Which
from Andor.
He's from Endor.
is he? Can't remember that. 2, this is what I was talking about. Like, this is a card that you would main deck with when you probably don't even care about the taking control of the
token.
the credit token
It's
because
just
it's a 3/4/4.
good body, good tags,
Yeah.
good traits.
Yeah.
Yep. I do think this is a good card. Okay. We have
The surprise one.
last leader, So Guerrera. Interesting art style by Vincent Dutray. Very crayon-like, very crayon-like pencil. So Guerrera, bring down the Empire. Command, aggression. So, is this the first dual aspect leader we've seen this set? I think so, right?
Yep.
And the one that we saw last set was DJ, but it was the same aspect. So interesting here. Action, attack with a unit. It gets +2/+0 and gains overwhelm for this attack. After completing this attack, defeated. So this is really good because it's all built in this one tap. You're exhausting this unit, this leader. You're attacking with the unit. It gets +2. It gets overwhelmed, and then obviously it gets defeated. So that's what Clint was talking about earlier with the client, how sometimes it can be a little bit clunky when you have to do something and then tap in terms of action economy. But this is all right. What do we think, boys? It's a rare. Interesting to keep in mind. Talk to me.
Gonna be gas in limited, which is why it's rare.
You don't think maybe a little bit hard to build? Oh no. It's got. I think it in limited is definitely has value. Definitely has
because
value.
you'll get a base where you can
get a triple aspect.
You can just triple aspect.
Just take everything that's neutral. Well, not neutral, but like non-hero, non-imperial.
Yeah.
This isn't bad. The fact that the unit gets defeated is maybe a bit of a drawback.
Yeah, but there's some rebel stuff that came out last set that has some when defeateds on it that we thought all worked with Luthen. But maybe they work with him.
I think
maybe him and Luthen in Twin Suns.
Maybe. Tell me if I'm wrong, but I think his ability is more used to go trade into units. Because you're like, I'm going to die anyway.
Yeah.
So let me go do a bit of overwhelm rather than going to base. I think the last bit of the card after completing this attack defeated, I think is to prevent players to go base with this ability. I think you're thinking, well, I might as well just clear the board, do a bit of overwhelm. I'll die anyway. So let's have a look at this other side. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think this is like an Anakin type card. Like this is if you liked Anakin's kind of playstyle, you might like this.
From Twilight.
The only issue is that you're not like trading up with units because you're not surviving.
Yep. Yeah, I see what you mean. 6 cost for 7 when attack ends. If this unit survived, you may attack with another unit. It gets +2/+0 and gains overwhelm for this attack. After completing this attack, defeated. So you attack with him, and in the same action, you can attack with another unit. I really do like this concept of him making him action efficient. How viable that's going to be, I'm not sure, but I can definitely see him having a place in the meta and having value, and definitely some people trying it out.
I think he needed to have overwhelm himself.
Well, he doesn't die though.
He's a big body. He is probably meant to go to base.
Yeah, he punches to base.
Sure.
Then you attack with something else.
I mean, he can also trade out. He's a 4/7, so he can run into some stuff. He might take out a shitty little sentinel that's going on 4 health.
He might be disgusting with plots.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could also like just run him into like a 5 health unit. He'd probably survive, and then run the next unit into overwhelm it as well.
I have high hopes for his showcase. High hopes. I think there's potential for him to be good. But speaking of showcases, our last card of the day is Mr. Vader. Darth Vader, Unstoppable. So the new leader from this set, who does the discarding shenanigans to deal damage to units or base. His showcase has been revealed, and here he is, ladies and gentlemen, the infamous. What do we think?
Top tier.
Top tier.
It's top tier.
I think it's. I do think it. I can't disagree with you more. Sorry, it's top tier. It's
It's probably like the like most recently iconic moment of like the Vader, his
And again,
appearances
it's
in
EJ
stream,
de
like
la
that hallway
Cruz.
scene.
I'm not hungry.
I'm telling you.
That hallway scene is like the best piece of
Shut
Star
up,
Wars
thank you.
in a very long time, and nothing's come close to it. Like,
It's
oh no,
good, man.
that's a lie. So much has done really well, but like it's still such a standout.
It's still
thing.
such a
Like,
standout. EJ de la Cruz is quickly becoming my favorite artist. I will say that. If he's at Worlds, I'll bring him a bunch of cards to sign. This is nice, man. This is lovely. I'm going to buy this. Now, TV. What?
I've just realized why you said that, because he did the Octo Bogdo as well, didn't he? The Judge Octo Bogdo.
Did he? I just think his stuff
Yeah.
looks good now because I was talking about him earlier. He did like all the Enfys Nest arts, and I think they look really awesome.
He did Ogdo Bogdo's judge card,
Oh.
Queen Amidala's judge card,
Ooh.
Karis Nemec's judge card,
Yeah.
Yoda's judge
Yeah.
card, the Mando judge card.
This card's
He did the
sick.
Executor for Worlds,
He's
the
the
Invisible
best
Hand
artist
for Worlds.
on right now.
Holy shit. He did Chirrut. He did Unveiled Might. He's done
Clint,
quite a bit. Holy shit.
What do you think? I know this is not necessarily your cup of tea, but
No, it's hot.
it's hot. Okay, cool.
It's hot.
Even he
I mean-
agrees, it's hot.
I mean, I'm not going to be chasing it, but it's a good looking show. It's probably one of the better showcases out of all the showcases.
He did Cassian Andor's showcase from last set,
Yeah, that one's pretty
from
good.
Secrets.
Gives this man a raise.
This
Tivi,
he's not getting
before we
paid
wrap up,
enough.
what's your bounty on this card?
The limit does not exist.
This has got to be like minimum $500 showcase.
Whoa.
I don't think it'll be that much.
I think 5 is pushing it. I think he'll be high. And again, TV and I will make a video once all the showcases are out. We're gonna wrongly predict all of the showcase prices.
I'm keen to go back to that video because I reckon we got a fair bit of it right.
I did say today. Next week we're filming that. Next week we'll go back
quite
to
discerning.
We'll go back to our tier list, one that we did at the start of the set, and our showcase prices predictions.
Say hello to everyone.
They'll both be in one video, and we're gonna see if we're right or wrong, and we're gonna have a good time doing it. Yeah, look, my bounty on this is up there. I'm gonna start a separate savings account in to start putting money in every week for this.
I'll tell you this part, I'm buying it as a single. I am not going to be chasing Carbonite packs to try and get this.
Amateur.
I will just I'll just pay for the single and move the fuck on.
It's Imperial. Like, I have to get it.
So it doesn't matter.
So far, Imperial, it's this, right? We saw the client today. You also have Callus, I believe.
How is there so many? Yeah, there's Krennic, there's Callus,
Krennic.
There's Vader, and there's the client.
There's probably more coming.
Fucking Ashes of the Empire was the one I was like, all right, that's the one that's gonna fuck me up.
There goes
This one
TV's
should be
Galactic's
fine.
budget.
Your only saving grace for Ashes is that you will be in America, so you might actually be able to buy them for cheaper.
That's a good point. That is a good point.
The problem is, I'm also gonna want Jyn Erso
Because I think I'm going to play her as a
There you go.
Yoda replacement because I've
There you
really liked Yoda. And the fact that I am going to be playing Yoda without a showcase.
disgusts me.
It's
Speaking of which, if you have a Yoda showcase for sale, hit me up because I'm still missing it for my Jedi collection. I'm still looking
And
for
then
a
I can borrow
Yoda.
it,
You can import.
so
I'm
I can
looking for
play
a Yoda and an Obi-Wan from Twilight. That's what I'm missing, as well as if you have a Vader from Worlds laying around.
I saw Grand J Games has an Obi-Wan from Twilight.
There
at
we
the
go.
moment.
I might not need one anymore. But thanks everyone
Pretty
for
cool.
tuning in with us. We always have a good time doing this, and I think there's probably going to be at least a couple more episodes of this before everything is fully released, and hopefully some more showcases to come. We're excited.
There'll be a couple more.
Yeah. Everybody, have a good evening, good morning, wherever you are in the world, and we will see you on. Actually, before I wrap up, we will see you on Sunday for us at the Fortress PQ. I will be casting. Some commentators will be joining me. I know Loopy from Late Night Gaming is coming to help me out for a couple of games, and Team Valletta will be here, and many others probably. So we'll see you guys.
Probably me when I 03 drops. So
Probably Clint when he doesn't drop. He's not going to drop. He's going to come see me between rounds and tell me how much fun he's having and how excited he is and how he's looking forward to the top cards.
So we were actually I was at Fortress last night.
Yep.
And we've worked out how you're gonna get your own little booth.
Yeah. That looks
It's
sick. Or
gonna
what?
be it's those booths in
Yeah.
the back that we saw when we went exploring. That's gonna be
Oh,
cool.
okay. I'm on the ground floor at the back.
Yeah, we
okay,
looked.
gotcha.
So at the top, it's no bueno. So
Gotcha. That's fine.
yeah, it'll
I
be
think
it'll be a
this one's
booth.
cool. Okay, awesome.
And,
I'm gonna be
I'll
so
go-
comfy in that thing.
Oh, I know. And we're gonna set up. Mitch and I were talking. We're gonna set up the nice, comfy gaming chairs.
Yeah.
For people. We'll also have them. But I'm gonna have a look around. I'm gonna source some walkie talkies.
Yes. Maybe on Amazon.
I reckon.
yeah.
Fuck, for Sunday. But it'd be cool to get one with the earpiece, like they do it like JB Hi-Fi and shit.
They're gonna think you do security.
It's gonna be wild.
But thanks everyone for joining, and we will see you on Sunday. And remember, as always, good soldiers follow orders. Bye.
Laters.